It's a very scary story, a story of cannibals eating human flesh. Are you ready? Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for your interest. The blood-curdling story of John Chau, eaten by cannibals, while trying to teach Christianity. John Chau, an American missionary, was a cheerful person who loved social activities and camping. In 2018, when he traveled to North Sentinel Island, where he wanted to teach Christianity, everything changed. For some reason, the islanders first killed John Chau and then ate him. So, what was the reason for this? The diary of John Allen Chau, a US man who was murdered on an island in the Indian Ocean, closed to the outside world, has been found. A few hours before his death, Chau wrote in a note to his parents that he had gone to introduce Jesus to the tribesmen and that they should not be angry with him or God if he was killed. John Allen Chau, 26, is believed to have been shot dead with arrows on Friday on North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The island, which is off-limits to visitors, is inhabited by a 30,000-year-old tribe known for aggressively confronting outsiders. Chau repeatedly tried to contact tribal members and managed to reach the island before he was killed. In his diaries, it is written that he gave fish and footballs as gifts to the inhabitants of the island. John Chau was an American missionary who wanted to teach Christianity to the natives on North Sentinel Island. He was an adventurous person who loved hiking and camping. Today, North Sentinel Island is one of the few tribes that have not interacted with outsiders. Naturally, the tribe on the island can be aggressive towards outsiders. According to the British Guardian newspaper, Chau wrote in a diary given to some media organizations by his mother, "I heard shouts and cries during the hunt," he said. "I made sure I was out of arrow range, but unfortunately, this also meant I was out of earshot of the sounds. After they shouted at me, there were about 6 of them as far as I could see. I moved a little closer and tried to parrot back the words they were saying. Most of the time, they were laughing, so they were probably saying bad things about me or making fun of me. My name is John, I love you and Jesus loves you," I called out. "I regret that I panicked slightly when I saw that they had arrows in their bows. I picked up the fish and threw it at them. They kept coming at me. I got to the boat faster than I've ever traveled in my life. I felt a little scared, but mostly disappointed. They didn't accept me right away." That same evening, Chau wrote that an arrow fired by a boy about 10 years old, maybe a little older, had hit the Bible in his hand and that he had given 25,000 rupees, 225, to a fisherman to take him to the island. "You may think me crazy for doing all this, but I think it is all worth it to tell these people about Jesus," Chau wrote to his parents as he prepared to make another trip to the island the next day, adding, "If I am killed, please don't be angry with them or with God." Chau, despite his local and linguistic knowledge, was killed and eaten by the locals just a few days after arriving on the island. How Chau, who had previously interacted with different indigenous tribes, studied anthropology at university and learnt the language and culture of the indigenous tribe to prepare for his mission this time. Although previous research on the island natives showed that they were aggressive towards foreigners, John Chau did not back down from his mission. In addition to his deep knowledge of the cultures of the island and the natives, he also had great faith in his mission to teach Christianity. All these reasons made John Chau devote himself to his mission with great love. Although the natives were known for their aggressive behavior towards people who came to their island, this was the first time since 1867 that they had killed and eaten someone. John wanted to teach the islanders about Christianity by singing songs and speaking in their own language. All these efforts were not welcomed by the natives, and John Chau was eaten by the natives on North Sentinel Island, where he went as a missionary in 2018. John Chau's death caused a great controversy all over the world. Some blamed the Indian state near which the island is located, while others questioned the negative impact of missionary missions like John Chau's on local tribes and the ethics of such visits. Today, there are many different laws protecting North Sentinel Island and similar islands. I was very impressed when I first heard this story. What can we say? Humanity can be really dark sometimes. Please don't forget to subscribe.
Please like and subscribe Horror channel.